to that news conference.
For being here this morning. We spoke last night approximately 2:30 a.m. and provided an update of a highly dangerous and rapidly evolving situation with folks bent on destroying property with no regard for safety of Minnesotans, and certainly no desire to make a statement other than wanton destruction and chaos. I want to thank the Minnesotans who abided by the curfew. I want to thank our responders who are out there protecting our cities as they were taking incoming fire, improvised explosive devices, and a highly evolved and tightly controlled group of folks bent on adapting their tactics to make it as difficult as possible to maintain that order. My mission has been very clear to the folks in Minnesota, in conjunction with Mayor Frey of Minneapolis, Mayor Carter of St. Paul, is protection of citizenry and property is our top priority, and maintaining and restoring civil order on the streets. I think what's really important to recognize is the tactics and the approach that we have taken have evolved and need to evolve the same way, with a sensitivity to the legitimate rage and anger that came after what the world witnessed in the murder of George Floyd, and was manifested in a very healthy gathering of community to memorialize that on Tuesday night, was still present to a certain degree on Wednesday. By Thursday, it was nearly gone, and last night is a mockery of pretending this is about George Floyd's death, our inequities, our historical traumas to our communities of color. Because our communities of color and our indigenous communities were out front fighting hand in hand to save businesses that took generations to build. Infrastructure and nonprofits that have served a struggling community were torn down and burned by people with no regard for what went into that. So let's be very clear. The situation in Minneapolis is no longer in any way about the murder of George Floyd. It is about attacking civil society, instilling fear, and disrupting our great cities. With that being the case, as we indicated last night, our tactics again is to try and reduce